the odds for every bookmaker in the country.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
Dollar, 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 dollar. What's up, everybody? The Gritty Gamblers are back in the building.
We
What's
back
up,
here
man?
again. Gritty Gamblers back on this January 30th edition. We doing good, man. I'm doing good. Parlay, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm living life.
Hey, appreciate the love, Will, man. Appreciate the love, man. Thank you. We gonna rock out. Yup. Nah, man. I'm doing good. We're here for this Thursday edition, like I said. Not too much. Especially going to that time where you hear us stop covering NFL, man. Heartbreaker. Is that time of the year, man. NFL's wrapping up.
We
We
got
are
one
gonna
more
be
NFL
transitioning.
episode that we got planned for next week, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna have one more left probably next week. We'll probably save it for Monday, because our Thursday shows are generally shorter, so we'll probably save it for Monday. Go in depth more on Super Bowl. I kind of already know where I'm leaning. The Chiefs are gonna win the bowl, man. They're three-peating.
Oh, 100%.
Mahomes is 8-0 with the spread in between 0 and 3 points, and he's a 1.5 point favorite.
Yeah, I need him to win.
I'm not even talking agenda reasons, dog. Obviously, I'm a Commanders fan. I need them to win, but I'm talking like actual numbers
Nah,
wise.
future
Oh,
reasons.
you got future on the Chiefs? Okay, that makes. They're already the favorites to win the Super Bowl next year.
Yeah, they were the favorites the whole time, but I put like a couple bills and a couple bets. So
Hey, we appreciate the love, JC. Hell yeah, appreciate it. Yup. And I know JC happy his Eagles won, man. We took that L, man, but I'm afraid I've got some bad news,
I
my
got one
friend.
bet on the Eagles.
You'd rather the futures hit on the Chiefs.
Wait.
Hey, man, while we're here, let's recap it because before we move into, well, let me rip this off now. I do have one bet in tonight. I do have the Caps three-way money line versus the Senators. It's currently 0-0 in the beginning of the second period. The Caps look pretty good. They took 2 penalties and killed them both off, 4 minutes to kill. So they got a little bit of momentum built into the rest of this game. The Caps are 14. Let me see exactly what they are. They didn't lose their last game. They're on like a mini win streak right now.
Has
But
that game already started?
yes, it's in the second period. It's still 0-0 though. The Caps are 18-7-1 on the road this year, dog. And this is the last game of the road trip. They're about to be heading back home in a couple days for the weekend. So I really expect them to close this game out. They're just about to go on a power play right now too. Okay, so Caps back on the power play. Maybe they can get something out of this. We hope they can. I like the goalie matchup too. Lindgren's not playing as well for us this year, but matched up against Forsberg, I think he should be able to handle himself in this game. I didn't really have any other hockey bets in that I needed to address right this second, so we can go back to the recap now because I did want to give Parlay his due, man. He did call that Tennessee upset on Tuesday, man. He tried to tell y'all. He told y'all Kentucky was winning that game.
Even though I took Tennessee.
Yeah, man. The clip is clipped, man. It will get out there. If it's not already out there, it'll get out there in the next couple of days, man. You called it bold. You bet Tennessee, but hey, you let the people know what they should have done, and hopefully they tailed you, because I was the one who said lean Tennessee slightly, and Tennessee got embarrassed, bro. I don't know how else to say it. They lost by 5, but
Line
that's
movement
cosmetic.
lean Tennessee, so I did it, but
Because the reason the line movement happened is because Lamont Butler was out, their point guard. Kentucky didn't have their point guard and still won.
yeah, I know. I remember hearing about that. That was crazy.
Bro, Tennessee could not guard the three-point line. Kentucky went 12 of 24 from 3.
50%.
It's about the percentage here. They took less shots than they usually
take.
That's
a lot of threes.
Bro, 24 threes is a decent attempt. I mean, you can get a lot. I know some college teams are crazy amounts.
12, make it 12. That's a lot.
Bro, they shot 50% from the floor as a whole team, like 25 of 50. They shot not as well from the free throw line, but bro, Tennessee shot 25 of 72 from the field. 34% from the field. Like, Tennessee wasn't doing jack.
Yeah, not making shots, not going to games.
Oh, and I'm lower on Tennessee now. I'm lower on Tennessee now. I'm be honest with you. That's a game like they dropped that game. They dropped a couple. They're 4-4 in the SEC, dog.
Bro, they're gonna limp into the playoffs and not do shit.
Watch them make a decent run.
Nah, they won't.
They're not deep enough. The two best teams in the SEC are in the state of Alabama.
Yep. What Matt said.
What's up?
Two best teams in college basketball are in the state of Alabama.
It's
He
the
didn't
truth.
say that,
That's what I meant.
but, hey,
Did I say SEC? Because if I said SEC, Duke's better than one of y'all.
we could beat Duke.
I'll have to see it to believe it. That's the best defense in the country.
We can beat Duke.
They
We
beat
just gotta
Auburn.
we just gotta put our mind to it and play well. Everyone's gotta play well because
I'll tell you this, bro. Y'all are starting to get more consistent, but y'all are good. The end
Our
of this,
role players are starting to play better.
they set you guys up with this SEC schedule. I'm not gonna lie. If you guys don't make a run, I won't be surprised. Just because the last 7 games you guys have is a pure gulag gauntlet, bro. Like you guys, I've looked at it multiple times. Y'all play Auburn twice in that span. Y'all play Tennessee in that span. You play UF in that span. You play Mississippi State again in that span. You play the surprise SEC team Mizzou in that span. Like you guys are
I
getting
might
hit.
try to go to Mississippi State.
Yeah, that's the home game for you guys. I mean, y'all should win. That's the easiest game of that stretch, and that's saying something because Mississippi State's good.
There's another home game. Which one is it?
UF, Florida.
Yeah.
You guys got that's a Wednesday night game. They're both Wednesday night games, I think.
I think Mississippi State Tuesday.
But weekday game is my point. They're not because it's not a Saturday game. Yeah. But yeah, actually, while we're here, let's pull that up. I said, but yeah, one too many times there. But we'll progress. We'll progress. Let's take a look at while you brought it up, the kind of like the future market of college basketball because we haven't looked at it yet on the show, so it's an interesting topic. If I pull it up, oh, UNC Duke is this weekend. Ooh, Duke is a 13.5-point favorite, dog.
UNC to cover.
Probably, dog, just because that's so wide for a rivalry game, dog. That's really wide. Bro, listen to this. Duke and Auburn are co-favorites at plus 420. And I actually know, I think we did mention it. I think we mentioned it once on the show when I said take Duke, right?
Yeah, I think I did. Let me see.
I said take Duke because the price that was too wide with them and Auburn, and then the Broom injury happened a week later, and the flip happened, and you got value on it immediately. So if you didn't take it when we brought it up, I'll tell you the next team that you might be able to get value on. Oh, okay. The Caps are down. Okay, that's fine. They'll get back. It's the Caps. The next team you can get value on right now is gonna be Houston. I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. Houston's getting into form at the right time. They haven't lost the Big 12
Guess
game.
what I got Duke at?
What? Plus 750, right?
Yeah.
Bro.
Nah, 700.
700, but still, like, bro, the odds, because Auburn was a crazy favorite when I told everyone to bet Duke, and within a week, that Broom injury, the Broom injury happened within a week of that.
I know the Broom injury happened after I took the 550.
Okay.
And they got it.
Yeah. Well, Auburn's at like 420 now.
Yeah, so I still got good odds.
Yeah, like Duke and Auburn are right now on FanDuel. You can get Duke and Auburn at plus 420 to win the title. Houston's at plus 750, which Houston's going to be the next sleeper that's going to lose value because Houston is the team that everyone thought was the best team overall build-wise at the beginning of the year. They just dropped a couple games in non-conference, and people looked a little weird at them because the way they lost to you guys, the way they lost to Auburn, you know what I mean? And now Houston's routing in the form, bro. We know Houston probably, when they put it all together, is the most ready to win right now. They were ready to win last year. They were a Jamal Shed injury away from getting to that point. That's why they didn't get to where they got. You guys got to the Final Four last year. You guys should be ready. But there's a reason you guys are plus 1,200. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think
Because
I got
you guys,
us 15.
You guys are plus 1,200 now just because of how the SEC is. Now, the one that I don't think you generally want to worry about is Iowa State at plus 9. I'm not really. Iowa State's a top 10 team in the country, maybe even top 5. Iowa State's not winning the national championship, dog. I'm saying it right now. Yeah, like when it
I've
comes
been thinking the
to
same thing.
bro, Michigan State's they're probably gonna win the Big Ten. No, never mind. That makes sense. Marquette plus
Oh,
32
sure.
3,200. Yo, Kansas sucks this year, dog. I gotta get that off. Duke, that's a bad loss for Duke. That's a
They
bad
beat
loss.
Iowa State.
Who?
Kansas.
Kansas? I don't think they didn't play yet. They play no, they play next week. Remember?
No, they played. They already played.
Iowa
Oh wait, no,
State?
they haven't. You're right.
No, they play next
You're
week.
right. You're
And
right. They play
Houston beat
Monday.
them.
They play Monday. They play
Yeah,
Monday.
I'm like, bro, you edited it.
I was like, they already played.
Hey, and by the way, shout out to me and you. We called that Arizona play on Monday. We called that.
Oh yeah, I had that. That
Hey,
was nice.
system play, man. System play. What we tell you. When the unranked team is playing a ranked team at home and the unranked team is favored, you take the unranked team, bro. It's like a 60% hit rate or something like that. It's good value for betting.
We got to find the next one like that and keep doing that.
I mean, they pop up periodically, dog. They do.
Well, if you see
Um,
one, just
like tonight, for example, there is one tonight. UCLA is minus 4.5 at home versus Oregon.
so UCLA.
That would be the play in that scenario. Yeah, they're minus 4.5.
Let me
Oregon can
see the
get caught
movie.
too. I'd play it with you if you think it rocks. They've already played this year too, and I think Oregon won the first game.
They got good line movement.
No, UCLA won the first game at Oregon.
They got money.
All right, are we placing it? I'm down. Put a
Yeah, I'm
unit
doing
on
it
it.
right now.
All right, I'm about to do
UCLA.
it too. Yeah, UCLA minus 4.5.
Should we take the 4 or 4.5? Five's not that
I,
much.
I'm gonna get it. I got a 4.5. Yeah. All right, UCLA has been placed.
-4.5.
All right, but back to the overall
Like,
landscape of college basketball. We can just take a quick look since we're looking at it now. Memphis plays tonight. They play Tulane. They're playing on the road. That line has dropped, so I don't know if they should necessarily cover there. That might be dicey. Illinois is favored on the road versus Nebraska. Nebraska is not good. Illinois is a lot better than their record shows. Illinois is probably the most talented Big Ten team. They just lose games that they shouldn't lose because they're a young team and they're still gelling. Like the older teams that have been playing together for more years will be able to take advantage of them, but they have more talent than just about anyone. Like for example, when Illinois plays, let me look this up. When do they play? Oh yeah, they already lost to them. So yeah. And do they play them again? They do play them again. So when Illinois plays Michigan State at home, that's going to be really interesting to me because Michigan State, it's not that they're like a lot older, but they are a decent amount older. They're more cohesive. They just don't shoot the three really well. So that's going to be an interesting matchup when they do return that. But tonight's matchup, Illinois and Nebraska. I lean Illinois, but for example, UCLA I kind of like a lot more than the other two. So those are just the ranked matchups. I'd probably stay off.
alright.
But we are on UCLA.
Yeah, 100%.
And just to highlight the games that are going on, Penn State closed as a 2.5 point favorite versus Ohio State, and they're down 14 at home. So that's gonna be a swing. Whoever took, if there's any Ohio State money lines out there, you guys made some money on that, most definitely. There's nothing really else big going on tonight besides the games that we already covered. So moving on to tomorrow's, let me see if there's anything really major because the lines are out for
Major
tomorrow's.
Pain. You ever seen that movie?
What movie?
Major Pain.
I don't think I did.
What? It's got one of the Wayne's brothers or cousin.
He said our cousin.
It's like no, it's
Was
not
it
like one
Marlon
of the
Wayne,
main,
Damon Wayans, Keenan Allen
the
Wayans,
bald one, the one that's in
My Wife and Kids,
yeah.
Damon Wayans. Okay.
Yeah, he's hilarious, bro. I used to watch my wife and kids. But you should watch Major Payne, bro. It's freaking
I
hilarious.
I'll tap in. I'll tap in. Tomorrow, ooh, I like that Georgetown line. Georgetown is only 3.5 at home versus Butler. Butler's not that good for their record. At least Butler's really bad in conference, 2-8. Georgetown, uh, they've been pretty decent. They've shown a little like toughness that they can show out in random games. I think they could win this game at home. I do. Dayton and St. Louis, that's the only other really kind of cool game that day. I'd stay off it. Now, the lines aren't out for Saturday, but what we are gonna do is try to give you guys a quick sweep. Let me go through top five matchups first. I mean top 25, because on the weekend there's some good games, and it's kind of the same thought process where you're gonna attack some of these close matchups that are ranked. Tennessee's getting their return game of Florida, dog. What do you think about that on Saturday?
When Tennessee plays Florida, I was looking at that game. That's why they're on the thumbnail, right?
Yeah,
All right, let me pull up the money real quick because I was thinking Tennessee, but let me look.
they lost. They played them in at UF. UF won by 30.
Yeah, exactly.
And Tennessee's coming off a loss at home to Kentucky just now. Like it's a double factor where Tennessee should bounce back, and this is honestly kind of going to prove what type of team Tennessee is. Whether they're going to be built for the toughness to bounce back, and this will actually show their pedigree for maybe like March, or if they're just fall apart.
All right, I'm
Oh, the
pulling it
Capitals tied it up.
up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Connor McMichael, bro. PLD is so nice. PLD is changing our team's life, man. Oh, Miko Rantanen scored his first goal as a Carolina Hurricane. That's huge.
Oh, the
Wow.
spread's not out.
Congratulations.
None of that shit's out.
What's up?
Spread is none of that spread or anything's out for
It's not
Florida.
going to be out. Yeah, we're just talking like thoughts on the
So
game and like
I'm thinking Tennessee gets a rematch and they get
they
a win
should.
because they're
They should.
dying for a win right now. And
Florida's way more athletic than them though.
yeah, but they're dying for a win right now. I think they'll do anything to get it. I think they're gonna get it.
Yeah. That line's going to be really interesting. That line's going to be super interesting.
Yeah, I was just about to say I want to see where that line is.
If UF is favored at TBA, dog,
What's up,
like
people behind me?
and then another sleeper matchup I wanted to bring up would be Mississippi State, Missouri. Uh, Missouri is the biggest sleeper team in the SEC. I wouldn't be surprised if they scrap out a cover here. If this spread is like 7, 8 points, I'm taking Missouri to cover. Personally, I think they'd be able to fight in. Mississippi State's gonna have a big bounce back game after what happened versus you guys last night. But at the end of the day, Hubbard scored
Bro,
40,
I don't
dog.
know
What
if
a
they bounced back, dude. That was like their best performance.
That's
Bro.
what Hubbard scored 40, dog. What else are they gonna do?
Dude, exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
So my point is, I like Missouri if they're like a +8 in
okay,
this game. I
yeah, I
think they
like
can
Missouri.
cover that. I
I
think they
like
can cover a
Missouri.
+8.
Because
If
dude,
it's
that
like a
guy's
plus
not gonna go
five,
for a career high 2 games.
if it's +5, +4, if it's +5, +4, though, I'm kind of staying off because Mississippi State could eke out a 5-point win. They could.
Usually, when you get a career high like that, you're not gonna do it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And probably
Yeah.
not play the best the next game.
Let's see what we got here. What else we got? Ooh, Houston versus Texas Tech. Two of the
But that's
probably
just another. Sorry.
Houston's gonna swarm. Houston's the scariest team in the country right now, dog. Right. Like, I mean today, like not overall. I mean today, with what they've done in the past few games, Houston's just swarming teams right now, dog. It's kind of crazy. Like the only team they didn't swarm was Kansas, and they broke Kansas's will over 2 overtimes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They made Kansas quit, dog. I saw a team quit on the court. Kansas literally in that game versus Houston the other day, last week, they were winning in overtime by 6 points. DeJuan Harris misses those 2 free throws. Sharp makes that 3. They get the steal. Wilson makes the 3. It's tied. And then the game's going to second overtime. The Kansas players literally had their hands on their head like, what did we just do? They lost. They lost the game after that. It's kind of like Tennessee when they played Auburn. Honestly, Tennessee let Auburn beat them twice. because they lost to Auburn and they carried that into the game versus Kentucky and lost.
True, definitely.
So
I had to
you
restate that in my head. I was like, Tennessee let them lost twice. Then you said that. Oh, okay.
because yeah, bro, you lose such a close game to the number one team in the country on the road. You have they really feel like they could have taken that game. And then you go home and you kind of lay a stinker versus a team in the SEC. Kentucky's good, but they're so high variance, and we've brought this up on the show in the past. You don't know what you're gonna get from that team. They could blow out. Kentucky can beat any team in the country today. Any team. Kentucky, Auburn has to be wary because Kentucky could go and knock them off. You know why I know this? Because they went last year with John Calipari's team, which this team's better in my opinion than any Cal team past couple. Maybe the 2022 Cal team with Chiboy was better, but this Kentucky team is good, and the Kentucky team last year walked into Auburn and beat them by no, they didn't walk. Actually, was that game at Auburn or at Rupp? I don't remember, but Bruce Pearl got spanked last year by them, and he has that game circled. So the whole point of this is Kentucky is such a high variance team. You never know what you're gonna get, and they showed up versus Tennessee. So they play Arkansas return game on Saturday. I think they kill Cal, dog. Cal's gonna get swamped.
Dude, I got a green hat. It looks mad weird because it's like.
It looks black.
Yeah, it's like see-through basically. Like in the sunken place.
Ooh, UConn plays Marquette, dog. I'm gonna tell you this right now. UConn's might get smacked.
It's smacked. Huh?
Bro,
Marquette.
UConn's not that good this year, and Marquette is.
Alright, I'll wait.
Cam, they don't got nobody to stop Cam Jones. This UConn team doesn't play defense like past couple years. But yeah, that's a review of that. Just to give you guys one last rundown of if there's anything I like NHL-wise tonight. I did play the Caps. I still have that game going on right now. There's nothing else too crazy that's like eye-popping. I'm wearing the McDavid jersey, and then shout out for McDavid. You see he got suspended, dog?
Nah, I did not. Why did he get suspended?
He cross-checked a guy to the face. Best player in the league just cross-checked a guy to the face. I mean, the guy was cheating, bro. He was holding him down for like 20 seconds at the end of the game, and they didn't call a penalty. So he kind of relented finally and just bang. But yeah, nothing really else too crazy on NHL tonight. The one thing, the always gimmick I say, if the Golden Knights go down a goal at home, you bet the Golden Knights. I'm going to start running gimmick with the Oilers because the Oilers are just as scary. The Oilers at home, they're only 18-8-1, but that's because they started off really rough at the beginning of the year. They've just been rattling off wins throughout. Like, the Oilers are a machine right now. If I pull up the numbers right now, last 10, 7-3, solid numbers. They're winning on both home and away. Really solid goal differential, 3-game win streak. Edmonton's just plowing through teams. They don't have the best D situation when it comes to the playoffs over a 7-game series, but like in terms of a regular season game, they can just outscore teams, and they're really good at that. Especially at home.
All right.
But with that, do you have anything else for us, Parlay?
Not really.
Not really. All right. Well, it's a little short episode today, y'all. We do have Ringside Rant following up right now on the Stadium Rant Network. Second now. With that being said, that's my brother Parlay.
That's man.
We the Gritty Gamblers, man. We will catch y'all on Monday, man. Peace.
Whenever I bet, I could change the odds for every bookmaker in the country.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here